It has been a long time since the Irregular at Magic High School, a popular novel series in Japan, began to be adapted into anime, a story in a world where magic and technology are one. Such a premise was what hooked me to follow the series. But how well does this series handle this concept? Let's delve deeper and find out. The Irregular at Magic High School is about two main lead characters, Tatsuya and Miyuki Shiba, and the anime is split into three separate arcs, each which revolve around a particular school event, such as enrollment, a multi-school magic competition, and a thesis competition. The general idea of this anime is that with each arc, a conflict arises in which one group sets out to severely disrupt the events of each arc, leaving first high students and their associates to deal with it, mostly Tatsuya. Each conflict is set up throughout each arc with various dialogue between characters and explanations, which for me personally I found made the anime seem somewhat dull and slow. But ultimately, I felt the long wait with each arc yielded us with some fight scenes that were worth the wait. The artwork was pretty standard for me and didn't really stand out in comparison to other anime. But overall it was pretty good, and there was very few, if there was even any, instances where the animation dropped in terms of standard. The action scenes are very fluid and flashy, and the character designs are amazing. Honestly, those are some pretty damn awesome school uniforms. The sound is one of many things about this anime that makes it great. This anime has a huge cast of characters, and Madhouse literally spared no expense in hiring some absolute top voice actors for this particular anime. The music is absolutely brilliant. Rising Hope is one of the best openings from the spring 2014, and the endings are not bad either. The OST is very good and suits the fast-paced shonen genre of the anime, which is always a nice plus when watching episode after episode.
Miyuki.
It's so unfair.
Now we come to the characters, which in some cases is a rather controversial point for most viewers of this series, since the two main characters are rather heavily criticized. The male protagonist Tatsuya is enrolled in the same school as his sister, but is what they call in this anime, a weed, which is essentially a very inferior magic user. But this is definitely not the case, since he is rather overpowered. So God knows what kind of school grading system they have. Some people refer to Tatsuya as the perfect protagonist, since he gradually gets more powerful as the anime continues. I would debate this fact as he isn't all that perfect, since, yes, he gets more powerful as the anime goes on, but at the expense of his emotions not developing, making him rather non-human. Then we get to Miyuki, who is rather simple just like her brother, but she gets harsh criticism when it seems like she's in love with her older brother, but this is stamped out in later episodes through dialogue and explanations. I do personally like Miyuki, since she is very sincere and shows more emotion than Tatsuya does. However, both these characters do not develop much over the course of the anime. In conclusion, The Irregular at Magic High School may not be without its flaws, but it offers a captivating journey worth experiencing. Patience is rewarded with gripping conflicts, dazzling animation, and a memorable cast of characters. I encourage viewers to look beyond initial impressions and immerse themselves fully in the world of magic and intrigue that this series has to offer.